Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel, and welcome to an after holiday reset. We're getting rid of those Thanksgiving leftovers, restocking the refrigerator with all healthy food, doing a little meal prep and planning to get us back on track after the holiday. If you're new here, my name is Kristen and I share a ton of homemaking videos here on my channel, and I'd love it if you hit that subscribe button. If you're returning, welcome back.
While shepherd kept there watching over silent flocks by night.
All right, guys, so today is the day after Thanksgiving. I have like a little bit of a loose plan for today. We just got back from Whole Foods. I'm going to share that grocery haul with you here in a minute, and I definitely want to do some meal prep today. We're going to do some planning for tomorrow and Sunday, and then we're jumping right into December. I can't believe it's already going to be the month of December already. But like I said, we're going to do some meal prep. I have a few other things I want to share with you guys today. I need to go to the gym later tonight. I'm going to do a home workout. I want to get my little home gym cleaned up. We have like Christmas glitter all over the garage from getting out the Christmas tree and all of that stuff, so I need to clean up in there. So lots of motivating stuff to do today. My house is a mess because, like I said, yesterday was Thanksgiving and I hosted and did all the cooking. So I've got a lot to do today, but let's jump into the grocery haul first. So let's jump right into today's grocery haul. I just got back from Whole Foods and I picked up a couple things at Publix as well. All right, so for fruit, I ended up getting 2 bags of apples, 1 bunch of bananas, strawberries, blueberries. I think that's pretty much it for fruit. That'll all go pretty much to the kids. I'm going to be doing some meal prepping today. So I'm going to meal prep some salads. So I got 4 big romaine lettuce, 2 bags of red peppers. You guys know I love this deal at Whole Foods. It's like 7 organic red peppers and it was $5.99. So such a good deal. And then we got carrots, zucchini, sweet potatoes, 3 bags of avocados, 2 onions. These are my favorite tomatoes and my son's favorite tomatoes too. So I've been getting these. I got 2 of these. 2 heads of cauliflower because I'm going to meal prep vegetables as well today. So I'm basically going to do chicken salads and chicken and vegetables today for meal prep. So I'm going to do like a cauliflower, zucchini, red pepper, onion mixture. And I got potatoes too, a bag of potatoes for the kids. 2 bags of frozen broccoli here. We got 2 different size tortillas, 3 things of bread, or we got 2 loaves of bread and 1 bun because we're gonna do burgers this week. This was the buy one, get one wine at Publix today for Cabernet. I always get the buy one, get one Cabernet. Such a good deal. 4 boxes of coffee pods from Publix. That might last a week for us. I don't know. And then these are my kids' favorite crackers, the Simple Milk crackers. We get those all the time. Oh, and we also got the Simple Mills bars that we opened up in the car on the way home. Almonds. You guys know my kids love to snack on almonds. Oats. They've been doing a lot of oatmeal. Salt. This is the salt that I've been using, and this big thing is like $13 or so. So it's 26 ounces of salt, and you know, it's got a lot of minerals, and I don't know, I like it. So we got 3 of the Organic Valley whole milk for the kids, 2 big things of yogurt for the kids. This is the ranch that Chris has been getting lately that I really like too. That's going to go with the salads. I forgot, I got the yeast here to make pizza for the kids. We'll make some homemade pizza dough. And then 2 big things of the Vital Farms eggs. Fries to go with the burgers. And then for meat, we got the breakfast sausage for breakfast sandwiches. 3 big things of chicken breasts from Whole Foods. I'm going to meal prep most of this today, and that will be for the chicken and vegetables, which will be the dinners for this week, and then also chicken for those salads and chicken for the kids. And then this is the beef that we got to go for the burgers. And I forgot I had 3 of these that were still in the bag, but this is our favorite cheese from Publix. And then just quickly over here, we needed some water for backup. Some of this stuff is from Whole Foods, some of it's from Publix. You guys know I love my toxic toilet cleaners. These are from Publix. The cleaning vinegar is from Publix. I love to use this and baking soda for a lot of the things in the house, and I like to mop with these two things. And then this is my go-to all-purpose cleaner. This one is from Whole Foods. Wipes from Whole Foods, the 7th generation dish pods that I love. This is my favorite lotion to use. The Unscented Company comes in a glass bottle. That's from Whole Foods as well. Whole Foods hand soap. These are the bar soap that we use. Everyone in the family uses this. I love the unscented one. This is the tea tree one, which is good too. I picked up a couple things for vitamins. I just got this one today. It was on sale. There's a lot of good sales today. And I got this, the milk thistle tincture. Do a little liver detox this week. And then Chris got this, the B12. But anyway, I need to get this all put away and then we can get started on some meal prepping. All right, so the next thing I'm doing is I'm cleaning out this filthy, dirty refrigerator that's loaded with crumbs, and we need to get rid of those Thanksgiving leftovers and just reset the refrigerator so it looks nice and healthy. The theme for today is to move past the holiday and to spend the next month getting as healthy as possible before Christmas. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing a ton of baking in the next month for the kids and, of course, a lot of holiday stuff, but I am totally committed this year to spending this month on health and wellness so that by the time it's Christmas and then moving into that new year, I don't feel like I overdid it. I didn't take myself over the edge with all of the holiday food and treats and baked goods and all of that. I recently just renewed my gym membership a few weeks ago, so I've been feeling so good getting back into the gym, and I really suggest if you guys are thinking about it, get a gym membership now. It's a great thing to do now because you don't want to wait until after January 1st when the gym is packed and everybody's, getting those memberships. And it's good to, now establish your gym routine so that you're already in the routine by the time the new year hits. But anyway, hopefully today I can try to inspire you as well to spend this next month in between Thanksgiving and Christmas, to do our best to head into the holiday feeling good, looking good. So when we do indulge on Christmas Eve and Christmas or, some of those Christmas parties you might have going on, that you're not taking yourself over that edge to just like feeling like crap. So that starts by cleaning out that refrigerator, cleaning out that pantry, getting rid of all of the bad food you see. I'm going to be heating up the remainder of the Thanksgiving leftovers today. I still have homemade cheesecake that I made for Thanksgiving in here. So we're going to polish that off today. We're starting this weekend and into the next week with a healthy, fresh refrigerator and pantry. So I'm going to be doing that little bit of meal prep today. Like I said, just prepping a couple of things to have in there so that it's grab and go. I think as moms, we like to be ahead of the game, and that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I want to be ahead of things. I want to move into that new year healthy. If you guys watch my channel and you know me, I have a birthday coming up in January. I'm turning 41, so I'm just motivated right now to get into shape and do my best. So that's what we're doing in today's video. If you guys are new to my channel, you can find all kinds of different homemaking videos here on my channel. Lots of cleaning. I homeschool my children. I do tons of cooking, baking, holiday stuff, healthy resets, grocery hauls. I'm a 40-year-old mom that loves to take care of my family, and I love sharing all kinds of videos with you guys here. So hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of fun things coming up next year.
Friday night, yeah, I'm going out to forget how he did me wrong. Triple crowns packed, but I'm alright. Gonna let myself let go. I didn't live up to his standards, but he didn't come close to mine. I was too much for him to handle. Yeah, right. I wasn't his kind of a woman. Didn't fit into his mold, but I don't need his approval, so he can't mind his own. I'm blessed like that, 'cause I feel good in my skin. I don't need
So I want to talk healthy snacks right now. I was just thinking about this while I was editing this video. You guys know I love to pretty much just give my kids a lot of whole food type snacks, you know, the best that I can. Obviously, they eat crackers and we do chips and stuff like that. But in general, when I give my kids a snack plate, I try to make it some sort of fruit, you know, like cut up apples or berries, and then some cut up good cheese, some almonds or pumpkin seeds, and then a few crackers or something like that on the plate. And, you know, I've had conversations with moms that say that that's their biggest problem is the kids just want to snack all day and they eat a lot of bad snacks. But in general, this is in your control. When your kids are really little, you know, I know it's hard to hear, but if you don't buy it and it's not in the house, you and the kids will be resourceful in figuring out what else there is to snack on. So, you know, my kids can snack on red peppers and hummus or just a plate of fruit. Like I said, some sort of nuts, seeds, cheese. I try to think old school. Like I always think, what were the snacks that we had at my grandma's house? Like, you know, grandmas back in the day, they weren't buying the prepackaged, you know, processed stuff. And so that's always my go-to with my kids. And it's funny, my daughter just finished her season of soccer, and every time they have a game, somebody brings a snack. And pretty much every single time it was snack day, the snacks that were given were, you know, packaged snacks, obviously. A lot of gummy snacks, like fruit snacks or whatever they are. A lot of cookies, a lot of sweet stuff. And it was funny because my daughter, she's 5 and she's never had a fruit snack, like a gummy snack before, because I just don't buy them. We don't eat them. It's not something that we have in the house. It's not something that you need. You don't need to eat them. And, you know, it's not good for your teeth. But, you know, of course, I'm a normal American girl. I grew up eating all of this stuff, but I don't eat it now. And so we've just chosen to not give it to our kids. But anyway, she went to go try one. She licked it and she was like, oh, it's so gross. It tastes disgusting. You know, like it didn't taste good to her. And of course, I was kind of happy about that because I don't want her to eat those. But also, I knew when I was a kid, I would have eaten like a million of those and thought that they tasted great. And I always loved candy and ate a lot of candy and stuff like that. So my point being, if you have really little kids at home, like if your kids aren't older and they go to school and, you know, you don't really have too much control over what they eat all the time. But if you have really little kids, you've got babies and toddlers at home, do not give them these processed food snacks and gummy snacks and things like that if you can possibly avoid it. Just continue to give them fruit as a snack or things that aren't super sweet and full of processed sugars. You know I'm going on a little bit of a tangent here, but it's just something that makes me so happy knowing that my kids aren't just eating all of this junk food that's become so normalized. And you're almost the weird one if you don't eat it. So like if you're not eating what everybody else is eating, what all the other kids are eating, it's like we're weird or something. But it's our job as moms, you know, to give our kids healthy food. And I know that food and groceries are so expensive still. But you know, a bag of carrots is $1.99. Cut up some carrots, cut up an apple, and that's a super healthy snack for your kids. It's not going to be bad for their teeth. And so anyway, guys, that's just another thing to think about moving into the new year is thinking about the health of our kids. I think it's easy to start with snacks. But when it comes to those sugary processed snacks, if you can just trade those out coming in the new year and give your kids healthy snacks, it's a huge win. Like I was saying earlier, I know it's only December 1st, but I'm already thinking about that new year. And trust me, guys, my kids eat plenty of sugar. You see all of the homemade sweets and treats that I make here on my channel. Again, I'm always trying to go with what was at grandma's house, you know. Michael Pollan wrote a book in defense of food where he, I think, coined the term great grandma diet. So I guess now you would say great great grandmother. But don't eat anything that your great great grandmother wouldn't recognize. And so that's kind of what I try to do with my kids. We make homemade desserts. I just made a homemade cheesecake. You know, it's real eggs, it's cream cheese. Of course, I'm going to let them eat that and enjoy that. Homemade cookies and baked goods, good quality ice cream, of course, because, you know, that's actual real food. A lot of the processed sugary snacks, you can't even recognize the majority of the ingredients in there. So Anyway, moving on. Forgive me. I'm a little bit of a rambler lately, but we are continuing to get things restocked. We have the refrigerator restocked. The pantry's looking good. Restock those bananas and avocados. And I need to restock my coffee pods and a couple other things to get reset for that week ahead.
The dark, 'cause once you let the light in, you won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark. I don't mind the rain, bringing life back. We can breathe again when dealing with the pain. No, I don't mind the rain. And ooh, that's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. And ooh, like a river flows, life will take you where you need to go. With eyes that's been through life, it's so much easier to see who I am and who I wanna be. No, getting old don't bother me. Truth can be a bitter pill, but it'll do you right and set you free the way a lie never will. Like climbing up the steepest hill, but truth can be a bitter pill.
All right, so next we're getting started on the meal prep. I'm just seasoning the chicken with my favorite seasoning that I love to use. Just heavy on the salt, some Italian seasoning, and smoked paprika. Then I'm going to saute the chicken in a pan with some olive oil for a few minutes on each side. Put them on a baking sheet and bake for somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes at 350 degrees. The chicken comes out great every time. And then I'm going to work on preparing the vegetables. What I do for like a cauliflower mix is I will take the cauliflower, cut it up, and then I will bake it with a little bit of olive oil and salt. And then the rest of the vegetables, the onion, zucchini, red pepper, I'll saute in a pan with just some salt and olive oil. And after the cauliflower is cooked in the oven for a good 20 to 30 minutes, I will mix them all together. And I just like vegetables plain, just with salt. And then I will assemble the salads, and then we will have our meal prep for the week. All right, guys, let's have another little inspiring chat here while I'm doing my meal prepping. You guys know that I love to share with you just things that I'm listening to or reading when it comes to any kind of health and wellness, mental health, all of the things. But heading into that new year, again, I want to head into 2026 a better person than I did going into 2025. And so I just want to share with you guys a couple of things. So the past few months, I've been learning a lot about myself and growing a lot. I've shared with you guys in a previous video some of the things that I've been really interested in listening to lately and reading. But I just have to say, I turned 40 in January this past year, and it's been a lot of learning about myself. And again, I said it last time, but I think we get in these places mentally where it's like, I'm 40 or whatever age it might be. Maybe it's 30, where it's almost like you feel like you have everything figured out a little bit. Like you finally got to a place where you figured things out. And what a joke that is, because we never arrive. The minute you think you've arrived and you can rest or you're comfortable, life will show you over and over again that that is not the case. The minute you feel like you're getting comfortable, life's going to show you that you aren't even close and you better toughen up. So you will have to learn and relearn so many things until the end of your life, until you're in old age. So when you change your mindset around and you really start to see the beauty in the struggle, or the opportunity and the obstacle, and you start to work on all of the things like forgiveness and gratitude, and you really start to build yourself up mentally and spiritually, you can finally see that everything throughout your entire life has been like preparation. So every painful experience, every hardship, everything that felt heavy and impossible, those are the things that gave you so much strength. And I think as moms, we can really relate to this, because being pregnant, having children, going through postpartum, breastfeeding, doing all of those things feels so hard and feels so heavy when you are doing it. And when you get to the other side of it, you are just like so much stronger. And moms are just incredible people. So that's why I love talking to moms directly here on my channel, because I know that a lot of us are going through it all the time. But anyway, so we all just want to be comfortable all the time, and we want to live in this comfort zone, but that's not how your soul grows or how we're created. It's through the hard times and the challenging times and the struggles. So guys, I know we're all going through something right now, every single person, but if you take that obstacle that you're going through right now, study it, learn from it, learn about yourself, learn about how you are involved in it. The places that you can go mentally and spiritually that you didn't even know were possible will start to happen. So again, when we're moving into the new year, this coming year, I want to encourage people to learn more about yourself. If you're somebody who's angry all the time, you've got to start doing the work. You've got to figure out what's going on and how you can let go of things. Something that Wayne Dyer said was, there are no justified resentments. And I love that, because in our world, of course, there's a reason to be resentful. This person did this, or that this happened, or whatever. We all know that seeking revenge or wishing that on somebody else is like poisoning ourselves. So we have to start learning about ourselves and how we can be that divine love that we all are deep down inside. Sometimes that's letting go of certain people, letting go of certain habits, but most of all, letting go of certain mindsets. The majority of our suffering is in our minds because we're constantly replaying the past in our head. We've got to figure out ways to let stuff go, figure out ways to learn about ourselves and grow and evolve in this next year, 2026. You know, we all have to deal with situations and relationships and things in our lives. So I'm not a therapist, guys. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I'm just saying for 2026, let's work on our mental health and internal strength. Find a book that resonates with you. I'm a Christian, so of course I would say get your Bible, but there's so many amazing books and, you know, people like Wayne Dyer that I've been talking about lately that have brilliant work on helping you to heal yourself. You know, if you need to get into therapy, if you need to talk to somebody, you know, make the move. We want to move into the holidays and the new year, working on healing ourselves inside and outside. We just want to be better people. And I know a lot of my subscribers are mothers because that's what my channel is all about. And it's very important that we do the work and that we work on our own healing because we're raising children. We're putting all of our stuff into our kids. So, you know, we could be planting seeds in them. You know, if we're resentful, if we're gossiping, or we're mad all the time, or tired and we don't feel good, like you're planting those seeds into your kids. Or you can plant seeds in them of how to be healthy and how to have peace and all of those things. So children understand a lot more than we think. They see us talking negatively all the time or being grumpy all the time, or, you know, if we can't control ourselves, how do we expect our children to be able to control themselves? So it starts with us. More is caught than taught. We are the example. Again, so anyway, guys, I'm going on, but I'm just super excited for next year, for a fresh start, showing up as my best self. And I love sharing this with you guys as well. You know, my channel, I'm always doing just cooking and cleaning, but I love to share with you guys, you know, things that are inspiring to me. And I love to encourage everybody to take the time to take care of yourself and, you know, give yourself some extra love moving into this holiday season. Okay, so I have my quick meal prep here. This will be lunch, and so it's just chicken, red pepper, and lettuce, and then we'll add all of those avocados that are over there on top. So salad with chicken, red pepper, and avocado, 6 of those. And then I've got all this chicken prepped and vegetables. So this will be my dinner, probably like a chicken breast and a good scoop, a cup or more of the vegetables. And then this chicken can be used for the kids to add to pasta or do chicken sandwiches. My husband wants to make rice and do chicken tacos and stuff like that. So it's just meal prepped and ready to go in the refrigerator. Feeling like a nice healthy little reset after all that Thanksgiving food. And we're gonna have a little cheesecake right now, right guys? Yeah! We're gonna finish off that cheesecake. It's all about balance. Homemade cheesecake. One last time.
Honey, put your phone down. I know you've been hurting. This spiral's a lonely road. Take my hand and listen. Maybe one day you'll cross paths and you both got new perfumes. And the life you used to live is left within that old apartment. But maybe nothing's said and done, and your chest is set on fire. But I promise you, there's nothing but a cold-hearted liar. Cold-hearted liar.
It's pretty dark in here. I need to move. This was what the tree was in, and there's glitter everywhere. We're gonna set up our nativity tomorrow. Move this out of the way. So I'm just gonna sweep out here. There's glitter everywhere. I want to clean this mirror. Still have the broken mirror, guys. But you can see. Kind of just need to do a couple things out here. We did a Thanksgiving workout yesterday, and my little Christopher was checking off the boxes for us. So, yeah, we got the tree out last night. We always put up the tree on Thanksgiving night, even though I already decorated. But I need to pull this bench down, wipe it down, just clean up this area real quick. All right, so next we're moving things around in the garage, getting it picked up so that we have a cleaner workout space. And you'll see I'm going to sweep first, and then I'm going to get out the leaf blower that my husband apparently taped it up because it's broken. I don't know. He decided to put tape all around it, so that's a little embarrassing, but maybe that'll give you guys a little bit of a laugh. But I like to show you guys my space out here because I like to show you that you don't have to have the perfect space or the perfect setup to work out. I think a lot of times we're so much in our own heads that it's like if I don't have the perfect workout space, or if it's not perfectly clean, or if there's kids' toys in there or whatever, I'm not inspired to work out. And I just want to show you, here I am in my workout area in my garage next to my lawnmower and my leaf blower and all the things. And it's no big deal. You just need to get it done. You know, find a space in your house or your apartment, even if it's a little corner in your bedroom where you can maybe put out a yoga mat and a couple small weights to get inspired to work out no matter what. So this year, things don't have to be perfect. Nothing's ever going to be exactly how you want it to be before you start. So just start now. If you need that motivation, look at me. I'm in my dark garage and I'm going to get that workout in.
Dear Marie, I hope you've got somewhere to be. I've been floating out in space. I thought I'd write to you in case you felt alone, just like me, with this anxiety. Is it all a simulation? Ones and zeros in an empty basement. I wish I could be with you again, 'cause I'm lonely as ever, and I thought it'd get better. And I hope to see your face somewhere, 'cause I'm lonely as ever, and it doesn't get better. Fantasies, I've got fantasies that we're driving down the boulevard. You hold me close and all the scars are gone. I should say I don't look the same as I did when you saw me last. Might be all the alcohol and cynicism, the OCD and constant overthinking, like what I should have.
Okay, so I'm finally sitting down at night to do a little planning session for the next day. If you guys are still here, with me. Oh my goodness, this is turning into a very long video, but I'm feeling really good, resetting after the holiday and getting that motivation moving into the week. So I'm just going to quickly plan out the next day. I'm going to save the December planning for another video. I actually just purchased my planner for next year. The Black Friday sales and Erin Condren were amazing. I switched it up a little bit with my planner, and then I also found a homeschool planner. So anyway, I'm definitely going to have to do a planning haul coming up because I'm so excited for all of the new planning stuff that I just got. All right, guys, so again, I just loosely planned out my day for tomorrow. This is the Erin Condren Life Planner. If you guys are looking for a new planner for 2026, I love this planner. Every day has like a full time block schedule. So if you're really busy, you have a lot of meetings and you work a lot, this will probably be good for you. I like using it as a mom, but not really necessary. I love the to-do list area here. And I like to put lately like workouts and meal plan here. By the way, this is the book that I'm reading right now. I love to share with you guys all of my books that I'm reading. And you know, I love Frida McFadden. I think this is my 10th or 11th book of hers that I have. So good. And one of her books is becoming a movie that's coming out in December that I'm really excited to see. Anyway, so tomorrow is Saturday. So obviously we're not going to do homeschool tomorrow. It's kind of like a holiday week anyway. We've been doing a lot of family time. We're going to hang up Christmas lights tomorrow. I want to get to the gym. I want to do a home workout. Stick to that meal plan. We did the meal prep today, so I'll just be cooking for the kids. But I love to start my day with just an idea of what's going on, and a little checklist here to just keep me motivated. And, you know, I feel like you're either one of two ways at the end of the year. You have 1 month left. You're like, oh, whatever, I'll just start the new year. Or you can really think of it as like, there's 1 month left of this year. What can I do in this year with the time that we have left? And so that's how I'm feeling lately. So this next month, I'm really motivated to get a lot done, get back in the hang of things. The last few months have been kind of crazy for me. So just feeling really productive and motivated, back in the gym, and feeling really good about that. So anyway, this is my plan for tomorrow. Wake up, I already have a plan. Love it.
I see the light shining on the stage. This is what I imagine every day.